start it or we can leave it.
Okay.
Unless you want to start it, if you do. But
No, I'll go in a second here. Figure
so we are now in the gotta win if you want to play on Sunday bracket at the tournament. So after I lost this morning to the best team in the state, we are back here. Big round of applause for the referees. There you go. Alright, so we are playing the Buffalo Bison, which I don't know a lot about, but I do know that the Buffalo Bison, people can hear me. Yeah, hopefully. So we're using different mic systems, so hopefully you hear me. So Buffalo Bison started streaming off with a tough draw against Stillwater and lost that one 10-1. Then they bounced back and beat Minneapolis 4-0.
Hold on.
Alright, so here we are. We'll try that face off again.
Is that helping out?
But it's like there's a lot of like background.
Hello. What's going on? Okay, maybe I'll hold it up. Probably not be able to know it. Alright, so I'm going to try a little different mic system here. So here we are playing against the Buffalo Bison, and the back door must win to keep your season-going game. And we're going to start off with the line of Humboldt, Umland, and Helen Cruz. We got Cruz and back on the point, and we got Sarah Raslin back between the clips. And the game is started in the Buffalo zone. Here's Humboldt on full track. It gets back to Cruz. So Cruz is going to look to lock it up, sends it back down the water to Humboldt. Humboldt cuts it across the middle. And Humboldt's going to look up, see what he has, sends it over to Umland. Umland loses out, and here comes Buffalo.
Gotcha.
Going around one. Cruz is trying to get back to help out. Buffalo's going to come down. Going to give Eagan a chance to make a full turn. Also takes a very good punch. Shot on the roll. Luke Buckles on his outside. And Buckles going over this morning game. And Buckles returns. Big game for this one this morning. And Buckles in the corner. Buffalo guy tries to serve those down. Stick check, and here comes Buffalo. Running like a bit of speed for the Boston. Here comes Zach Lyons. Zach Lyons in the back of the feet. And that line's going to look at change, so we're going to see the Erickson Curry slow down. And then we've got trying to Cruz back out here. Buffalo with a long cross out of the zone. Cruz bothers them. Keeps it neutral zone. Erickson comes off the puck, and Williams gets the line, he's going to take a shot, gets the defender on the side. Gets some cheers from some boys up in the crowd. Another team cheering against us here.
Can you give me a pack? Like a Coke, like a medium Coke? And then keep the rest.
Continues to kill off this penalty, just killing time down in the Buffalo zone. Shot by Logan's going to pressure on the forecheck, and Humboldt's going to swap spots. It's no bad pass, so he plays Buffalo on 2-2. Side to side. Play by had to use Mike Henderson's in cross line. And here comes Thunberg. Thunberg gets across the red line. And he's going to take a shot. He's going to fire it. And it's a blocker save. First shot of the game for the Wildcats. Blocker save, and there's a red line goal. Becker had it. The goalie just did not react to the wraparound at all. Last second, he gets a sticker. Comes Jameson Priest. James going to cross with some speed here. Priest fires it. That's a good save too. No slip side. Priest had that corner, just missing it. Becker gets the rebound. Becker turns it up again. Wildcats go straight. Again with a good shot on that. So I guess sometimes the best defense is good offense. The penalty kill was mostly in their zone. First, Logan Umland killing some time.
Just sit it down. Can you put the straw in for me? Can you put it in there? Thank you, buddy.
Goes up to Zach Lanza, gets pushed down, and he's going to go for that.
Cross check, eh?
So we will see a power play. Cross check the back Lamb is Alright, we'll keep that same unit out for the power play. See if we get something set up.
Is it going?
So he can't hear me in the feed, it says.
Great! Here, let's just take this off for now. Yeah.
Okay, so we're having a little bit of technical issues, so I'll just kind of talk as best I can here. So here are the Wildcats back on the power play.
You can go over here.
Cross check.
Or wherever it's coming from.
Okay, so here we are, setting up on the power play. Hope you can hear me now. And we just forgot our mics today, so doing our best here.
I have an iPhone.
We'll keep working on the production here, but in the meantime, we have the Erickson line with Curry, Saleda, Priest, and Croix. Here's back to James Curry. James with a shot on net. Puck still up front. And Buffalo is able to clear it out to the point. Wesley Croix out on the point. Wesley's going to dump it down to Curry. And James Curry, with 52 seconds left, cycles it up to Erickson. Erickson loses it over to Buffalo, and the Bison are able to clear the zone. And Jameson Priest is in a foot race with number 17. Getting told louder now.
Huh.
Do I need TV? All right, here's Evan
nice.
Erickson. Oh, it's a good chance for Evan Erickson. Good shot on goal there.
Well, maybe we'll just skip it altogether then. It's
Yeah.
working okay.
That's okay.
Well enough.
It doesn't matter. All right, behind the net for Gavin Thomas. Gavin Thomas has it, sends it around to Marshall Saleda. And Marshall gets it up the ice. Getting feedback that could be louder, I'm trying. So
I heard it was better.
there's a shot, and it goes into Gavin Thomas. Logan Umland sends it up to Marshall Saleda. Marshall comes around, and Marshall gets it into the zone. Buffalo puts a kind of a body on him. Puck continues, and Buffalo's going to get it out of the zone here. And here come the Bison the other direction. This is that number 20. That kid's got some good speed. He gets it into the corner. Sawyer puts it into the corner, but here's one out front for Buffalo. Buffalo's still kind of on the doorstep here. And Umland's in the corner to help out Croix. Here's Umland up to Thunbold. And Thunbold has a puck. Thunbold's going to come around and into the corner. Will sends it over to Priest. Priest tries to send it all the way over to Cruz, and Cruz is able to chip that out of the zone. And Logan Umland in pursuit along with Will Thunvold. Puck comes the other direction. Here's a one-on-one. Guy trips on the blue line, so Thunvold's going to go gather that puck behind the net. Sends it over to Croix. Wesley skates this one up. He gets tied up a little bit by Buffalo. And here comes Logan. Logan with an opportunity here. One-on-one for Umlin. Oh, over to Thunvold. That's a goal. Will Thunvold picks up the puck. Logan does a lot of work. Will trails behind him, picks it up, and smacks that top side. And just like that, Wildcats up 1-0 over the Buffalo Bison.
Okay, block and jacked up. What's going on here? Everything's messed up right now.
All right, so 1-0 for the Wildcats, and that pass comes from Lan up to Becker. Becker takes that into the corner. Luke defends puck with his body a little bit. Buffalo tries to get up. It goes over to Ben Gannon. Ben with the wide shot there. Over to Gavin Thomas. Gavin's going to get it down into the corner. And comes back out to Thomas. Thomas over to Vobel. Vobel with a little monkey walk himself, similar to this morning. And here is Becker. Becker high slot. Luke still has it. He has a chance. Tries to get a shot off. Hits the guy in the leg. Becker still has a puck. Luke walks in. That's a good shot on goal. Goalie wasn't sure if he had it, but he did. So we'll have a face-off down in the Buffalo zone. Score Eagan 1, Buffalo 0. First period of this elimination game in the PWAA regional tournament.
Number 1, Jamison Priest.
Nope. Was not Jamison Priest. Poor Thunvold doesn't get the goal credited for him. They give it to Priest instead, but it was well. All right, here is Zach Land in the corner, and he has some help from Luke Becker. And puck comes over to Buffalo, and they're able to skate it out. Here come the Bison the other direction. Priest steps up to gap up on him, gets an angle on him, and he's going to call him for a check on that too. So he's calling an interference on Priest. So we will see the Eagan penalty kill unit once again.
See if that's any better.
Okay, so here we go back on, we're trying some more equipment here. So here we go back on the penalty kill unit. All right, so we have the interference call on Priest. So we're going to try to kill this off for a little bit here. And here comes Gannon. Buffalo's able to get away from Gannon. Here comes Buffalo. He's got a guy over in the middle off of Thomas's skates. Puck goes behind the net. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go. And here's a shot from the point. Sawyer gloves that into the corner. And here's Evan Erickson trying to kill it off. He's also got Gannon. He's got Thomas. He's got Saleda. And they're trying to keep the perimeter. Working on the perimeter. Here's Buffalo tries to send it over. Nice stick by Gavin Thomas to keep that out of the back of the net. And here's Evan Erickson coming out of the zone. Evan's going to slow it down a little bit. His line mate goes for a change, so Evan dumps it down low. And that gives James Curry a chance to come out for Saleda. Buffalo's able to get out of the zone, and here come the Bison back in. And Bison are going to rip a shot. Goes off Rasnan's glove. So they're not able to handle that, but gets enough of it. Keep it out of the net. Here comes Ben Gannon. He's got some room to skate. Ben goes between his two guys. Fires it, hits some traffic, and goes wide into the corner. And here's the Bison again. They've got 5 seconds left on the power play. Here's that number 20. That's pretty good for Buffalo. Trying to get something going. And that's going to do it for the penalty against Priest. So Wildcats able to kill that off. But here come the Buffalo through. Oh, that's a good sharp angle shot. I thought that was in the back of the net, but it was on the side of the net. And Thunvold's trying to stretch pass up to Cruz. That was Croix. Croix gets it to Cruz. Cruz with a good shot on net. And Buffalo goalie is able to settle that down. I'm going to ask my sister if she's giving me the feedback if it's still okay. Okay, Logan Umland on the draw, and he's got Thunvold, Priest, and they didn't have quite all the personnel. That was a pretty sneaky play. So Buffalo was lacking one kid, so the ref blew that dead. Let one more Buffalo guy come on out here. We'll try that face-off again. Here's Umland on the draw. He's got Thunvold and Kellen Cruz. Here's Kellen Cruz through the middle. Kellen with the shot. There's a rebound by Logan. Oh, Logan again. That's a goal. Nice job, Umland. Good follow-up on the shot from Cruz. And Logan finds it. And initially, I think the first one the goalie saved. Oh, now I'm loud. That's good. Okay, so now I'm loud. I guess.
I don't know if this will help or not.
I'll stop yelling then. That could be me too. Well, shout out to Maya and Jamel for helping me technical troubleshoot from Baltimore, Maryland. Appreciate both of you. Okay, here comes Thunvold, dumping it into the corner. And, Priest. Did he get another goal? Okay, so here comes Buffalo the other way. Tries toe drag. Priest kind of gets in the guy's way, but they're not going to call that one. Here comes Priest out of the corner. Jameson sends it up to Will. Now Will sends it over to Umland. Here's a 3-on-2 for the Wildcats. Umland with a good hard shot, and the goalie's able to gobble that one up. So we'll have a face-off down in the Buffalo zone. And 2-0, 3:58 to go in the first period of this PWAA elimination game. St. Croix Rec Center, Stillwater, Minnesota. All right, we have the line back up of Luke Becker, Zach Lamb, and Charlie Vobel. There's a shot from the point from Gannon. That finds the net. Goalie able to make a save. Nice play by Gavin Thomas to keep it in deep. Gavin sends it down low to Becker. Becker goes to work in the corner. Luke continues to fight for possession of it. Nice job shaking some of those bison. Luke still has it. Luke's trying to make something happen in the middle, but poked away by Buffalo. And here come the bison the other direction. Number 17 enters in on Gannon. Gannon and Land hustle back. And here comes Luke. And Luke sends that one over to Land. And Land's going to enter the zone. Zach Land with a shot on net. Goalie steers it into the corner. And Buffalo tries to get it out, but it hits Becker. And Charlie Vobel works down low. Here's Wesley Crick working to keep it in. And Wesley doing a nice job there. Oh, and here's Zach Land right in the slot there. Nice shot by Zach Land on the feed from Luke Becker with a nice point play by Wesley Crick to set all that up. Ice, ice, baby. And listen. All right, singing a little ice, ice, baby. Can't help ourselves here. Evan Erickson on the draw. That's tied up, and it goes back into the corner for the Bison, and Buffalo takes it behind the net. And here's a errant pass to Erickson, and Erickson gets it in the corner. He is met by a couple Bison, so Marshall's going to go in there and help him out. And here's Evan. Sends it out to Crack. Crack's going to walk in. Here's Wesley, gets a piece of it, just goes wide. So puck comes around, and the Buffalo tries to get it out. And here comes Marshall. Oh, Marshall just loses a handle on it. He was winding up for a shot. And here come the Bison in their direction. Nice back check by Evan Erickson. So they're going to send that one all the way around, goes behind the net. And Evan gets it out of the zone. And here comes Evan, and he's got his line mates with him. Marshall is way offsides there. So Evan, I don't know if Evan's arguing with the ref, but Marshall was quite a bit offsides. So we have the new line out of Umland, Thunvold, and Kellen Cruz, and they have Gannon and Gavin Thomas on the point. Umland wins to draw back to the defense, but kind of splits the defense. Gavin Thomas does a nice job getting that over to Gannon. Gannon up to Thunvold. Thunvold puts it into the zone, loses it. Umland's quick to collect it, tries to get it back over to Thunvold. And Gannon's going to try to get that in deep for our forwards to work. Umlin creates a turnover over to Cruz. Cruz tries to cycle it back to the point. Doesn't quite get all of it, but Umlin's there to help. Gannon from the point. That's a clean shot on net. Ooh, nice job by Buffalo to get that out of the danger zone, because we had some guys right in front there, just not able to get that rebound in. Buffalo dumps it in. They're going to go for a change. Logan Umlin first on the puck for the Cats. Logan sends it up to Thunvold. Thunvold looking for stretch pass over to Cruz. Cruz doesn't quite get that one. But somehow that one goes on net, so nice shot there by Thunvold. And here come the Bison back through neutral ice. The Bison are going to launch it themselves into the zone. Jamison Priest first to get it. Puts a couple fancy moves on the forechecker. Now gets it over to Thunvold. Thunvold loses it to Buffalo, and here comes Buffalo with a couple toe drags. But nice job by Ben Gannon to keep that in front of him. Here comes Thunvold out of the zone, and Luke Becker, that's Charlie Vobel out to assist. And Vobes battles for the puck, and here's Luke Becker. Puck comes back out of the zone over to Wesley Kreck. Kreck sends it over to Priest. Priest not quite able to handle it, but gets it back over to Zach Land. Land to Becker. Becker gets the zone, looks around for options, tries to get it over to Vobel, ends up on Land's stick, and Buffalo takes it back out, but Jameson Priest actually does a nice job keeping it in, and now Land has it. Land's trying to find Becker. He does. Here's Becker. Becker, oh, what a nice pass. What a good save there by the goalie. Vobes not able to bury that one. Great save by the goalie there. Really nice play by Luke Becker and Zach Land. So all three of those forwards getting in on that, but great save. He loses a stick in the process, and we got 6 seconds to go in this period. So if you're Buffalo, you're just trying to get this out of the zone. They do. 1 second left. He's going to launch that in. No goal. No goal. Sawyer needs to kind of be ready for that and not be goofing off. So we're getting some feedback from Thunvold about that end of period lack of save. I'm not sure what happened with that, but nice chance at the end there for Zach and Becker and Vobel. So that kid needed one more second, and he would have been in luck there. But as it is, 2-0 after the first, so Cats out shooting them 19-4 after one period here.
Who's playing? Where's your at?
All right, so we are resurfacing after 2 this whole entire tournament. So we will see. We'll see how the Cats come out. Second period definitely dominated the first period, but the Buffalo goalie had some nice saves, has kept them in it. Not sure if this is the same goalie that played earlier, but I know whoever played for Buffalo in the game before evidently had 30-some shots from Minneapolis and got a shutout. So wouldn't be surprised if it's this kid. This kid's had 17 saves in the first, of which I would say 12 were really good saves. So far, still a 2-0 game. Anything can happen. So it'll be nice for the Cats to come out strong here in the second period. Maybe put a couple more in the back of the net here. All right, Logan Umland on the draw. He's got Thunvold, Cruz, and Kreck Priest with him. Puck goes over to Cruz, and Logan has it. Logan keeps it out of the zone. Nice job by Logan. Sends it back over to Wesley for a regroup. Wesley over to Priest. And Jamison sends it up to Umland. That's a little bit behind him. Puck goes in the middle. Somebody loses a stick for Buffalo, and Buffalo's able to recover it. Buffalo dumps it down into the corner. That one goes behind the net over to Kreck. And Kreck's going to wrap that all the way around to Thunvold. And here comes Logan Umland out of the zone. He's got some speed. He's going to beat that 13. He's going to enter at the 3-on-1. Sends it over to Thunvold. Thunvold just missing a little bit high. And puck behind the net. Umland retrieves it. Logan sends that, tries to get it back over to Priest, a little bit ahead of him, so Buffalo's able to get out of the zone, but Thunvold retrieves it, skates back in, and Thunvold looking front of the net, looking for options, continues to keep it, sends it over to Wesley. And now Croix's got a minute here, so he's going to set up. Some pushing and shoving going on in front of that. Here's Priest with a backhander. Puck's loose out front. Egan's not able to find it. A couple guys down low there. And here's Priest. Priest walking the line there. Jamison walks up. Oh, that's off the post. Still out front. In Land skates. Land finds it and gets it over to Becker. Becker makes one guy miss. Sends it back over to Priest. Priest dumps it over for Land on the side. And Zach's going to send it over to Vobes. Vobes tries to get it back to Land, but catches a stick. Now Vobel tries to get it down low to Becker. And that one doesn't quite make it either. Nice play by the Bison defender. Jameson Priest is going to send that over to Becker. Becker knocks it out of the air below his waist. Here comes Luke through the slot, and Luke's going to take a hard shot. There's a rebound goal. Nice goal by Charlie Vobel, and good shot by Luke Becker to keep that low. And that was almost like a pass. I think Luke anticipated that, the old pad pass, but instead it was, I think, hit his stick, went right to Vobes, and you just kind of knew that one was going in the back of the net as soon as Luke shot that, and you saw Charlie tracking it. So nice play by the boys. Makes it 3-0 with 13:09 to go here in the second period. And Becker sends that one over to Gannon. Gannon sends it up to Land, and Land's going to try to get in the zone, but it hits the linesman. Now Vobel's going to pursue, and Becker's going to come on the other side. Buffalo sends it up to Thomas. Thomas keeps it in the zone. And Gavin continues to work. Becker comes in to assist. And Gavin sends it down behind the net over to Zach Lamb. Number 8 with the goal. Charlie Vobel. All right, so both Zach and, here comes a shot right in the slot there. Oh, misses it, but then he keeps it, and then he kind of scoops it over. Sawyer makes a save, goes behind the net here. And here comes Buffalo trying to get something going and answer themselves. Buffalo sends out a point. He's going to let a clapper go. Zach Lamb, nice job of getting in front of that one. And Ben Gannon sends it all the way around for Vobel. Buffalo dumps that back in. It's on the wall. Luke Becker takes it off the wall. And it's going to go back behind the net. Gavin Thomas battles with one of the Bison players. And Luke Becker helps him out. Luke now is going to try to get this one out of the corner. He's got two guys in white jerseys, but he's able to break it. Now here comes a 3-on-2 the other way. He sends that one up to Land. So now Land with the 3-on-2. He's got Becker, sends it back to Becker. And Luke's going to break to the net. Oh, just puts it out front. Luke loses a stick, picks up a stick, kicks it to himself. That was a pretty sweet play there. Don't see that a lot. And here comes Buffalo the other direction with a 2-on-1. Priest hard on the back check. Buffalo's way off sides there, but now they get out. So they send it down. Razanen steers it over to Croix. Croix with an opportunity for a stretch to Erickson. He finds it. Erickson gets into the zone, runs into one of their players, but now it's on his stick, and there's a shot. Ooh! Buffalo defender just able to get back just enough to get a piece of Evan's stick. And puck comes out of the zone. Wesley Croix's going to go gather it. And Croix sends it off the wall. Buffalo's able to knock it down, going towards the net. Priest comes over to help his D partner. And here's Buffalo. They've got numbers down low. Here's a guy out in the slot. Good job by Priest to break that up. Saleda on the point, trying to get it out of the zone. Not able to, but now Croix does. And Croix sends it over to Curry off the far wall. Buffalo gives it right back to Curry. And James works down low. Now Buffalo has some numbers, but Saleda intercepts the outlet pass. And Marshall gets it back out to Wesley. Wesley takes a good shot there. Over to Evan. Evan gets a shot on net. There's James. James behind the net. And Curry in a battle. Saleda comes and helps him out. I think Curry and Saleda are kind of battling. Nope, there we go. And here's an attempted stretch pass. It finds its mark. 2-on-2 coming the other way. And Buffalo's going to dump it in and get a line change. 4 guys come. Opportunity for a stretch. Here's Curry. And here's Logan. So we're going to get 3 fresh forwards out there. And looks like the D are switching as well. And here's Thunvold. Thunvold tries to go to the middle. runs into one of the Bison. Logan on the forecheck. Bison get it out of the zone, but Gavin Thomas steps up. Now Gavin has a little bit of room. He's going to take it. Gavin protects puck. That's a shot. Ooh, off the goalie's mask. Ringing the bell by Gavin Thomas here. Thunvold does a little move there, playing a little defense, but here comes Buffalo out of the zone. Now they got a 2-on-1 on Ben Gannon, and that guy's going to keep it. Sawyer with the save. And Gavin Thomas sends it up to Kellen Cruz. Kellen chips it ahead, and Buffalo sends it back down. Here comes Gavin, and Buffalo's able to chip it out into the neutral zone here. And Ben Gannon sends it over to Kellen Cruz. A little bit ahead of Kellen, but Kellen's going to go on the forecheck. Thunvold's going to help him out. Here comes Thunvold. He's got Becker out front. Ooh, Becker with a shot on goal. Saved by the Bison goalie. And we're going to get a line change here. So we have the Becker line back out there. He's got Vobel with him. And Zach Land coming off the bench here. Becker in pursuit on the forecheck. This is at number 20 who skates really nice for Buffalo. Wesley steps up on him. Doesn't let him get by. Croix's going to take it into the corner. Croix looking for Vobel out front. That's a goal. Nice one-timer. Vobel, just the hot day today. Charlie Vobel with his 4th goal of the day with the nice feed from, was that Becker that gave it? No, it's Croix. Wesley Croix gives Vobes the nice feed. Goal number 4 for Vobel. What'd you feed this kid for breakfast, Rich? Rich Vobel next to us here, and Charlie having a day. So 4-0 here with 8:14 to go in the second period. All right, draw one by Becker, sends it over to Vobel. Vobel back to Croix. Croix sends it up to Land. Land gets it back up to Becker. And Vobel tries to get it out to Land. All right, Land's going to try a wraparound, hit some traffic there, so he's not able to pull that off. Zach goes down, no call there. And the Bison try to get it out of the corner, but Becker puts pressure. Land tries to get it back out to Vobel. Nice play by the Bison D. Croix keeps it in. Croix sends it over to Priest. Priest makes one guy miss. He's going to walk it in. Hard, low shot. Good save by the goalie there. And puck comes back out to Croix, and there's a nice tip by Zach Lamb. And goalie's able to glove that one down. We'll have a face-off in the Bison zone. 7:23 to go. 4-0 Wildcats from the St. Croix Valley Rec Arena. Home of the Stillwater Ponies. They are playing in the championship game in the morning against Minnetonka. I believe the number 1 and 2 team in the state, according to Youth Hockey Hub staff rankings. All right. Ben Gannon sends that one up over to Saleda and Erickson. Saleda and Erickson continue to battle with the Bison. There's a pass that goes back into the Buffalo zone. Curry's first on it for the Wildcats. Gavin Thomas does a good job reading that. That almost comes right in front of the net. Almost took a Wildcat bounce there. Here's Marshall behind the net. Marshall tries a little backhander there, not able to get it in. And here comes Buffalo out of the zone. And Erickson on the back check. Number 8 makes Evan miss. He's got 2 Wildcat defenders, so he's going to dump that in. Ben Gannon first on the puck for the Cats. Sends it over to Evan Erickson. Evan looks up ice, sends it over to Curry. Curry tries to get to Saleda, broken up by Buffalo. And play continues in the neutral zone. Buffalo dumps it back into the Eagan zone where Gavin Thomas retrieves it. Gavin Thomas sends it up the boards to James Curry. James has Logan in front of him. He's got Saleda. James go for a change here. And here's Umlin, fresh off the bench. And Umlin's got some speed. He comes all the way around. Logan, second chance goal. And that's Logan's second goal on his second chance. Like, love how hard he works around the net, makes something happen, follows his own shot up, and that makes it 5-0 for the Cats. All All right, so we will see the full line of Umland, Thunvold. Umland pushes that forward to Thunvold. And Croix. Croix and Thunvold are able to keep it in the zone. Here's Logan again with the puck. Logan sends it over to Croix. Croix shot on net. And the goalie gives Thunvold a little shimmy to the back of the leg. And Will's like, that was not necessary. Has some words. Yeah, he must have. I don't know. I think it was actually Kellen, and I think Thunvold got a slash for it. All right, draw won by Buffalo, but Eagan's able to turn it around. Here comes Thunvold walking in. Thunvold shoots it into the shins, but Croix with a hard shot. That's a nice save by the Buffalo goalie there. That's our 33rd shot of the game, and Croix throws it out front of the net for Cruz, just a little off the mark. Comes back over to Priest. Priest makes the guy miss. That move has worked all afternoon for Priest on the forecheck. And Priest gets back over to Thunvold. Thunvold down low to Priest. Priest tries to get over to Croix, but Buffalo intercepts it. And here comes Buffalo with a 2-on-1 the other direction. Priest is on the back check, and they go off sides. So we will have a face-off outside the Eagan zone here. All right, Luke Becker on the draw. He's got Vobel and Lan out there, as well as Gavin Thomas and Ben Gannon. Puck goes into the Wildcat zone, into the corner. Becker comes out of the corner with it, sends it over to Vobel. Vobel sends it to Zach Lan, who streaks up the far side. Lan gets back to Becker. Becker front, nice save. Lan on the rebound, but number 20 here is able to get it out. 20, clearly the best player in Buffalo with how he skates. Here's Becker, sends it back to Thomas. Thomas over to Ben Gannon. Oh, that's a great tip by Zach Lan. Kind of a between-the-legs tip from the point shot. Nice goal by Lan. Nice shot from the point by Ben G, and that makes it 6-0 here. Buffalo goalie looking a little frustrated, but nothing you can do on that one. That's a great tip. And what was nice about it was Zach, it was kind of a moving tip, so he screened him at the last second and tipped him, which, yeah, we were just working on that. So here comes Lan again. Lan pushes it forward. Here's Charlie Vobel back over to Lan. Goes into the corner. Lan cycles it back to Vobel. All right, and play comes up the wall here. And Zach Lan gloves that out of the air, sends it down low to Vobel. Vobel sends it behind the net. That's a great give-and-go play there. Vobel to Becker to Lan. The Buffalo defender just got enough of it. Otherwise, that would have interrupted a really pretty hockey play. And Eagan throws it back on net. And here comes Zach into the corner. And Gavin Thomas steps up. Ben Gannon comes back to collect the puck here. And Ben, ouch, hits the poor Buffalo kid in the side, and he's not doing too well. He goes down. We're going to whistle that. Got him. I think it's like kind of a liver shot. Like you get hit in the liver, it does not feel good. Like your whole body can shut down. Like you see it in boxing happen every once in a while. I think he just got him in the perfectly wrong spot, and that kid went down hard, so hopefully he's all right. So we'll pause for a moment here while the Buffalo player is attended to with 3:32 to go in the second. Okay, so the Buffalo player is helped off the ice by his coach, so Nice to see that he's doing all right. I think the ref and the linesmen are discussing where they have the face-off, but should have it right outside the zone there. Yep, that's correct. And we will see the Eagan line here of Saleda, Erickson, Curry, Croix, and Priest. And here's Evan Erickson on the draw. Puck goes down into the Eagan zone. Wesley is first on it. Wesley sends it up over to Evan. Evan with some speed sends it over to Curry. James with some nice speed here. James beats one guy. He looks up. He's got Marshall out front. Cycles it back over to Evan. And Evan's going to walk in. There's a hard shot. Good tip by Curry. Gets a piece of the goalie's pad, and they send that back out to Priest. Priest walks it in. Hard shot. Tip by Saleda. Just goes wide. James Curry in the corner. James continues to battle. Goes out to Wesley. And Croix tries to find Saleda on the backside. Comes back out to Priest. And Buffalo's able to get the other direction. Here comes a 2-on-1 with a back checker. Number 11 for Buffalo sends it back. Number 4. And Priest does a good job of breaking that up. Egan's able to get it out. Saleda now in a battle for the puck on the close wall here with number 25 for Buffalo. Marshall makes the guy miss. In the corner here, looks for something out front. Marshall throws it out front, not able to get, but here comes Priest. Priest with a hard shot, and that's knocks the goalie's helmet off, so we'll whistle that down. This poor kid on his 40th shot of the game gets hit for the second time in the head. So as a goalie dad, I can empathize for this dude. He's checking his equipment here and get himself situated. So a good scoring chance again for the Cats.
Ladies and gentlemen, while Billy takes a second to gear back together, I'd like to take a minute and just thank some of the sponsors that are helping out with the East Region tournament this weekend, especially Chevrolet, Minnesota Wild, Blaze Credit Union, Trio Orthopedics. So thanks to the sponsors.
All right, little shout out to sponsors. And the Minnesota Wild and Chevrolet and Blaze Credit Union. Chevrolet sponsors Test Track at Epcot and hockey in Minnesota. So, yeah. So, I think everybody gets a discount on a Silverado is what we learned just now. All right, here we go, coming the other direction. A 2-on-4, but they get a shot, and it's a pretty good shot, actually. Sawyer makes a pad save on it. Hard thing for a goalie when you don't get much action. You got to try to keep yourself busy here and ready when the action comes. Logan tries to get this one out. He does with his feet. Looks like that kid maybe played some soccer in his life. Over to Thunvold. Thunvold to Cruz. Cruz back to Thunvold. Thunvold's going to walk through the middle and just fire it into the breezers. And here's Gannon. Sends it over to Gavin Thomas. Gavin tries to get it over to Thunvold. He does. Thunvold gets it back over to Gannon. Gannon to Thomas. Thomas up to Cruz. Cruz chips it to Umland, a little bit ahead of him. And Buffalo tries to regroup, but loses it. Back over to Umland. Now here comes Logan. He does a nice little protect, puts it in front of the net. Not able to find anything with that one. Puck will come back into the Eagan zone where Thunvold gets it and sends it over to Cruz. And that one comes over to Luke Becker. And now Becker looks around, sees what he has for options. Luke sends it over to Thunvold. Thunvold over to Priest. Well, Priest walks it in with a minute left. There's a shot. There's a rebound in front. Becker sends it back out to Thunvold. Nice little sauce pass. Thunvold over to Priest. I mean, Eagan just looking like they have a power play right now, using the perimeter. And that comes over to Vobel. Vobel's going to charge. There's a backhander. Rebound. Still loose. And that's over to Thunvold in the slot from Becker. Thunvold's going to walk in and walks into some traffic there. Will takes it into the corner. He's got 25 seconds. Will goes down hard. Hope he's all right. Comes out front to Vobel. Saved by the goalie. And puck's going to come out into the neutral zone. Here's Jamison Priest. Priest turns up the other way. Priest does a little move. Spins it over to Becker. Becker's got 7 seconds to work with here. And Luke's going to try to send it over to Land. Land with a nice shot. Rebound. Goal, Vobel. That's the hat trick for Vobel. And his 5th goal of the game. Or 5th goal of the day, excuse me. Man.
Is there volume on that?
I think so. I think people say it's been okay. Does people say it's loud or it's okay?
No, it's quiet. That's what Jen Cruz just said.
That it's loud?
It's quiet.
Oh, that it's quiet? I can talk a little bit louder too. All right, 1 second to go here. In the second period, 7-0, so we will begin the third period with running time. Charlie Vobel's going to need to be double teamed. I don't know what's going on. They're saying we did not get the scouting report on number 8 if you're the Bison, so we will have the Zamboni put down some hot water, and we'll come back for third period of action. See you in a bit. All right, back we are, ready for our last period of the day. It has been a long day.
Not for us. We got a sport game.
What's up?
We got a 7 o'clock sport game still.
Yeah. So, our first game 8 a.m. this morning, so a lot of us were up by 6 a.m. to get here. Then myself headed back over to the Bantam B1 tournament, and they were able to get the win in the semifinals over Woodbury, so Bantam B1 team off the championship in Eagan. Back here, we've got a one-on-one to start the third period. Number 9 gets through him. There's a shot. Gets saved by Resin. Tries to get the rebound. Not able to connect on that. So Buffalo, coming out trying to play for some pride to end your season here at this point. And that one goes out of Croix's stick. And guy, I believe, actually was trying to assist Wesley and pass him his stick. But it didn't work out. All right, so here's Priest tries to get a shot off. That one's blocked. Buffalo sends it out of the zone. And Croix grabs it, sends it up to Umlin. Umlin tips it forward. And here comes Charlie Vobel. Charlie over to Land. Oh, Land tries to get it right back over to Vobes, but it hits a skate instead. So Buffalo's able to get it out of their zone. Comes over to Gavin Thomas, over to Ben Gannon. Zach gets it over to Becker. Becker sends it over to Vobel. Vobel, the good shot, but off the goalie's pad here. Nice save. Again, this goalie's had a lot of really nice saves. We just have had a lot of very good chances. Here is Becker. Another good shot, another good save. Zach Lamb with the rebound. That hits traffic, goes into the corner for Charlie Vobel. Puck comes around to the side here. And Luke sends it over to Ben Gannon. Gannon walks in. Gets a good shot there. And puck comes out of the zone. Ben Gannon comes back to collect it. Ben over to Becker. Becker sends it up to Zach Lamb. Play behind the net for the Bison. Bison send it out front. And here comes Buffalo the other direction. Buffalo's got a 3-on-2. He's able to get to the side, throws it out front, but nobody's there. Nice job tying him up by Ben Gannon. And here comes Charlie Vobel, one-on-one. Vobel looking for his 4th goal of the game. Already with the hat trick. Vobel slows it down, tries to find Erickson out front, but Buffalo intercepts and breaks that up. So we will regroup it with Jameson Priest in the neutral zone, and he gets that up to Erickson. And Erickson sends it back over to Croix. Wesley looks up ice over to Saleda, and Marshall is going to take that one in. Looked like an offsides, but I think maybe the ref waved it off because it's running time. That would only hurt Buffalo. And here come the Bison the other direction, trying a 2-on-2 here. Priest does a good job of managing that rush. Here comes Marshall through the middle. Marshall goes down. Here comes Buffalo the other direction. And Priest tracks 11 here. 11 pulls up, tries to get it back door one-timer. Sawyer with the save. Here's a rebound, tries to put it between his legs. I love it. That would have been amazing. Like, even as the goalie dad, if that kid would have just scored that between the leg goal down 7-0, that would have been good for that kid. Here in the corner, Priest is battling, and he goes down on his bottom, and the puck comes out. And Erickson's going to help out, and he's going to get an assist from Curry. Curry sends it over to Saleda, and Marshall turns up ice. He's got James with him. They got a 2-on-3 as Erickson goes for a change over to Logan. Logan with the one-timer in the high slot off the goalie pad. Back over to Gavin Thomas. Gavin with the shot, tipped by Saleda just wide. And Marshall's going to go for a change and leave it for Logan. Logan works behind the net by himself, sends it over to Gavin Thomas. Gavin makes one guy miss, continues to have it. Gavin using his body to protect the puck. Gavin still with it, gets it over to Umlin. Umlin comes out from behind the net, looks around to see what he has. Logan's going to keep it, send it back down to Ben Gannon. Now Ben has some room to work with. Ben's going to take high, hard shot. That's a goal over the goalie's shoulder. And that makes it 8-0 here with 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third period. So we are in running time in this period here. So 10 minutes and 12 seconds and counting here. And Logan Umland with the puck. Logan skates it up through the blue line, gets it in deep, sends it around. And Buffalo guy makes one guy miss. And here's Thunvold with the puck. Thunvold's going to take it, get it up to Cruz. Cruz stays on side, sends it over to Logan. Logan takes a shot, and that one just goes wide. Yeah, puck's going to go all the way down, and I'm going to say no icing. Because why not? Just keep this one going here. Thunvold takes the puck out of the zone. He's looking for Kellen Cruz in the middle, and Luke Becker fresh on the ice. Kellen stays on side. Luke's going to skate around number 11, keep the puck behind the net, sends it over to Thunvold. Thunvold and Luke cross behind the net. Nice play. Oh, he had it, just missed that one, but good little scissors by Luke and Thunvold there. And that one's going to come out to the point to Croix. Wesley uses his body to protect the puck, and Vobel comes in to help Croix. And the puck comes out of the zone, and Buffalo's going to try to get something going the other direction here. And puck goes down low. All the way down goes the puck. And that guy almost loses it out front to Becker, but they're able to clear it out. And Wesley Croix gets the puck over there. Over there. How's that for a description? And here's Becker with the puck. And now Becker without the puck. I think so, too. Here is Priest. Priest sends it over to Buffalo. Now, nice job by Jameson to get back there. And here's Charlie Vobel. Buffalo's going to take it the other direction. They've got a 2-on-3. Here comes Bison. Gavin Thomas breaks that one up. Luke Becker chips it up to James Curry. James gets it back over to Becker. Becker to Lan. Lan off the post. Nice play by the boys there. Good little puck movement. Curry keeps it in. Puck comes off the far wall here. 7.5 minutes to go of running time. Back to Ben Gannon. Ben sends it over to Luke Becker. Luke through the middle. Luke with a hard shot. Rebounds out there, but Buffalo's able to push that out of the zone. And here come the Bison with a 1-on-2. Gavin Thomas steps up on him. Tries to pull it back. Tries to get it to the middle. But Ben Gannon's there. Saleda cherry picking. Gets it. And he's caught from behind. Sends it over to Erickson. Erickson not able to get a shot off. Probably a couple penalties there, but that's okay at this point in the game. And the net is off. Not sure how the net got that off. I didn't see what happened, but that net is very, very off. So shots are at this point 51-9. So I'm not sure, do you know, Chris, has the game been played of the teams that we're potentially playing tomorrow yet? Or has that game not been played yet? It's after us. I believe that's Elk River versus Centennial. So we will get tomorrow the winner of Elk River Centennial to keep our journey going off to the right. And if we can win that, then we get the loser of the championship game. And this will be the end of the season for the Buffalo Bison, but nice win for the Bison in region over Minneapolis. So make it to the region tournament, get a win. That's respectable. Good for these guys. Here's James into the zone, sends it on net. That's a good save by the goalie. There's a rebound by Saleda, makes a second save. And Buffalo comes the other direction here. Out to the point to Croix. Croix sends it back down to Curry. Logan Umland in the corner. And Logan sends it back out to Wesley. Wesley's going to work on a hard slap shot there. That's deflected out front. Doesn't quite find the mark. Thunderbolt on the ice. Here comes Buffalo the other direction. And Kellen Cruz on the good back check. There's Jamison Priest getting it behind the net. Puck comes all the way down. They're going to call an icing. They are. So a rare face-off in the Eagan zone with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this contest. Okay, here's face-off, and Buffalo has it. Oh, shot it up into Sawyer's chest. Rebound, Sawyer gobbles that one up too. Thunderbolt doesn't like the guy whacking at Sawyer, so he gives the guy a little bit of a push there. So good scoring chance actually for Buffalo. Two shots there. Not sure if they're going to give him credit for it, but there were 2 shots. All right, Umland on the draw. Gets it over to Thomas. And that one goes back out to point here. Gavin Thomas has it, and here's Buffalo again front. Razin with another save there. Seems they've just been giving. They're so used to hitting the button. The last 3 shots they've been given to us, so the shots now read 54-9. So they just keep giving us more and more shots. So whatever. 3.5 minutes to go in the third period here. And Ben Gannon sends that one over, all the way over. He finds Luke Becker. Luke's going to beat this guy. Luke's going to skate it in. Gets it over to Vobel. And a nice save by the goalie, and he's going to give Zach a little bit of a whack on the back of the leg just for fun. 3 minutes to go here. All right, here's the draw in the Buffalo zone. And here's Wesley Croix, takes it, steps up, fires a shot there on the goalie. Save Buffalo. And play continues. Buffalo still looking for their first goal here, so still working into season, try to get something to happen. Eagan trying to prevent that, and Charlie just kind of runs into him, and they're going to call Vobel for a check. I think it was more just a collision, but Vobel will go to the box for 1:30 for a check. And we will have a face-off down in the Eagan zone and be on the penalty kill for pretty much the rest of the game here. So about 16-second difference between the penalty and the play clock. And Buffalo trying to get a goal. Eagan trying to stop them here. Nice job. We have a penalty kill unit out of Erickson. Oh, here comes Buffalo with the shot, saved by Rasnan. And it goes over to Saleta. Saleta sends that one up to Evan. Oh, Evan is clobbered. Yeah. So they'll go. Now we'll play some 4-on-4 hockey here. Also gets called for a check. So 2 check penalties. That guy, that was end of season, a little bit of frustration sort of hit there. All right, 50 seconds to go in this survival play on Sunday game at the PWAA region tournament. And at this point, you're just playing to see if Buffalo can put one in or not. 4-on-4 hockey. Here comes number 8. We've got Ben Gannon and Evan Erickson and Saleta and Thomas out there. There's Saleta getting it out of the zone. Marshall chips it up to Evan, and Marshall's going to go to the net. And, ooh, Evan goes down. And I think he's going to call Evan for holding the guy, maybe. I'm not sure what's going to be called. That's going to be 10 seconds left, and that's going to end the game here on, I believe, a penalty to Erickson. And that's going to do it. So your Wildcats stay alive here in this elimination game in the tournament and get the win 8-0 over the Buffalo Bison. So congrats to the Buffalo Bison on making it this far into regions, and we will see you in the morning. Not sure, pretty early probably. 9-something. That's not as bad as today, but thanks if you're still watching. If anybody's at home still watching, thanks for still watching. For cameraman Chris and Chris team, we're out. We'll see you tomorrow.